Alright, what's good, y'all? We are back. Welcome to the channel. I'm Derek, and we're going to play some Magic. So today we're jumping right back into Standard with some Fairies. And I love this deck. I've seen quite a few Fairies lists rolling around since the release of the newest set, and I hate going in half-assed. A lot of people have been just jamming some fairies into already existing Dimir shells, and I have no interest in that whatsoever. If I'm going to play fairies, I want to play fairies. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Let's start here on the left side at the 1 mana slot. We've got 1 mana 2/2 Flitterwing Nuisance. Flying, this creature enters with a -1/-1 counter on it, and for 3 mana, we can remove one of the counters, and whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player or planeswalker this turn, draw a card. So basically turns it into a Enduring Curiosity for the turn. Sleep Curse Fairy has been around for a long time. Flying Ward 2, 1 mana 3/3, enters tapped with 3 stun counters on it. So 1 mana 3/3 is great, but you can't attack with it right away. But you can untap it for 2 mana. We've got Bitterbloom Bear, one of the new cards, and this is the one that kind of makes the deck tick. It's a 2 mana 1/1 flash flying. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life and create a 1/1 blue and black fairy creature token with flying, which works really well with Obira. 2 mana 2/2 flash flying, and whenever another fairy you control enters, each opponent loses 1 life. So if you have these two out at the same time, you're pinging them every single time a new fairy comes in from the Bitterbloom Bear. We've got 3 copies of Glenelendra Guardian, 3 mana 3/4 flash flying. When this creature enters, it has a -1/-1 counter on it, and you can remove a counter for 2 mana and counter a target non-creature spell, but keep in mind if you do, it's going to draw the controller a card. Talion's Messenger. A shame that this card hasn't really seen any play in Standard in the time that it's been here. I love this card. It's a 3 mana 1/3 flyer. Whenever you attack with 1 or more fairies, draw a card, discard a card. And whenever you discard a card this way, put a +1/+1 counter on target fairy you control. So kind of like Convoke, but you can discard a land and still get the counter. You just have to stick the counter on a fairy. And then at the very top end, we've got 3 copies of Marlin Fey Ascendant. This is a fairy elf noble. It's 5 mana for a 4/5 flyer. Whenever Marlin or another elf or fairy you control enters, exile the top 2 cards of opponent's library. Once each turn, you may cast a spell with mana value less than or equal to the number of elves and fairies you control from among cards exiled with Marlin this turn without paying its mana cost. It's a mouthful. Basically what it means is if you have 5 fairies out and you exile a 5 mana card from the opponent's library, you get to cast it for free. And it's really easy to do, and it feels very powerful when you get to do it. So really good on the top end. For interaction, we've got 3 Ego Drain, Thoughtseize for fairies. We've got Fairy Fencing, which is an -X spell, but you'll get an additional -3/-3 if you control a fairy as you cast it. 2 copies of Spell Stutter. Counter target spell unless its controller pays 2 plus an additional 1 for each fairy you control. So starts off as a quench but scales from there. 1 copy of Bitter Triumph, and then for a little bit of extra card selection, we've got 2 copies of Consult the Star Charts. So, yeah, I love this deck. I've already played the games, and I'm not going to tell you how they go, but I'll just tell you that I think this deck is fire. So, that's it. Let's hop in and see what happens. We have 3 legendary creatures. No. Yep, this is fine. Opponent goes first. Messenger gives us some card selection, so I think I'm just gonna keep the removal spell and bend the card draw. Okay, well. I think I'd rather be able to play the bear on 2, so let's just do this. Puncher's Chance. Nice. Anybody else think this board is distracting with the dark and light going all over the place? So, hold up the bear. Looks like we're playing against maybe a Kona deck here. Yeah, we can play Ego Drain. And then we still have access to Bitter Triumph. A counterspell? Wait, wrong button. Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and get rid of that one. Pay 2 life. And we can hold up the Bitter Triumph. Although, can we respond to... I don't think we can respond until they tap. I'm not really sure how this is going to work. So does this tap immediately, or will it work like an ability that I can respond to with a removal spell? I'm not sure. I haven't played against this deck all that much. We're about to find out, because I would imagine they're going to go ahead and play it. Yeah, we do not. We do not. Okay, well, they get to put the dragon down. And then they don't really have all that much left in hand. Unless this is an Omniscience, which would be terrible. Okay. You bounce the things that are not tokens. And the one thing that I can replay immediately. So, do this. Discard Tomb. Put a counter here. We can block with the 1/1, and I think we'll just go ahead and take out the Kona on upkeep. We'll discard Watery Grave. At least keep them off of Omniscience. Oh, come on. Really? Well, we're just gonna do this now, I guess. Make sure we tap right, leave up black. I guess I'm just gonna attack here because I really need the... It doesn't really matter, does it? Ugh. No removal. We have a counter spell though. Let's see what they get here. Every time I have a counter spell in hand, they immediately play Cavern of Souls. It feels so bad. Let's see what we get from your deck. Sense? Okay. That's good. Well, let's just go ahead and try to get him dead. Let's chump attack every turn. Now we'll flash in Obira, and, well, depends on what they play. Then we'll ping them for an extra damage every turn. Yeah, sure. You know, one thing I don't like about Big Standard is that the vast majority of the decks are just too good at doing what they do. This deck, you've got Cavern of Souls and Lost in the Maze to make it almost impossible to deal with Kona immediately as long as they have the right cards in hand. You've got the Reanimator deck who has a Destroy Non-Land Permanent card, so even if you have an enchantment that exiles everything into, from the graveyard, it doesn't matter because they'll just take it away. You know? Maybe it's just me, but I prefer the old standard where cards rotated faster and the power level was a bit less. Also, it kind of negates the need for a pioneer, doesn't it, when you have such a large standard pool? Let's see what we get. That's pretty good. That does it, right? Yep, nice. Okay, well, we got that one. Ignore my complaining, but all of my points still stand, at least from my perspective. I really miss the shorter standard. Sure. Need to draw some more lands, but Messenger can help with that if we can get land number 3. Urge is good. I think I might like to get Obira down first. Got a Siren. So we got traditional Dimir here. Cavern of Souls. If they get Kaido down here, I think we can still deal with it on the crackback. Little trigger. Little trigger. Little pingies. Let's attack here. Play the nuisance and hold up the fencing, I suppose. Can also bluff a counter spell, but oh, they got their own. So I guess we'll just go ahead and deal with that. So playing Bitterbloom Bearer and Spyglass Siren. There's so many good one-drop fairies. Why play Siren? Okay, well they dumped their hand. So let's see. I'm just gonna play Talion's Messenger. I've got another one of these, so I'm fine. I'm gonna put it here. That's fine. We have another. And then we'll play this on green. So they're pretty low in life total, and their Bitterbloom is going to be dealing some damage to him every turn. Drowner. Are you going to tap Talion's Messenger? Oh, that's fine. Yeah, okay. Well, good game. So what would we have actually ended up discarding here? I think either way is probably fine. We can either discard the 2-drop or the 3-drop and then play the Marlin, or we can just discard Marlin and have access to both of these. Either way, they're pretty close to dead, so I can understand why they go ahead and concede there. Fair enough. Yeah, this is fine. Glitterwing on 1. Bitterbloom on 2. We've got Consult. Could probably wait a couple of turns on the Ego Drain. Okay, is it? Haven't played against Is It just yet, so let's see how that matchup goes. Well, I'm playing it. They counter it or kill it, that's fine. We've got Ego Drain, hold up Consult. Okay, nice. Let's see what you got there. Maybe. We might see what you got. Okay, we do. Okay, Iroh's demonstration is awful for us, so we're gonna take that. I don't think there's any other card we should be taking there. It's a lot of accumulate wisdoms in hand, so yeah, this is gonna be a tough matchup. I don't know. We'll have to get really lucky to win this one. Okay, Spell Stutter. Spell Stutter is great. I think I'm okay just playing this on green. Nope. You cannot pay. There's a Grand. Okay. So let's draw some cards. Love another counter spell. Or a bunch of lands. Yeah, sure, why not? So they've got Combustion, they've got this. Do I go ahead and just kill the Grand? I think I do. Keep them from cycling. And go ahead and play the other Sleep Cursed. I don't know, man. This one's looking like it might be kind of close. It depends on what they draw. Pyroclasm does not deal with 2 Sleep Cursed fairies. We might be okay. I don't know. Okay, so that's 2 Accumulate Wisdoms that did not draw 3 cards. That's pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, now we get to draw some more cards. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So not quite, right? Oh, we got the Is It matchup. Let's go. That feels so good. Oh, that feels great. Yes, yes, please. Give me that. Give me that. Taking down Is It with Faeries. Yeah, this one's a little tougher because we don't have any ways to draw lands in hand, but on the draw, I'm gonna keep. Llanowar Elves. Okay, well, they didn't immediately play Badger Mole, so that's good. Riddler's cool. As much as I would like to just hold up the bear, I think I have to play Ego Drain here. Yeah. Looking like this one's going to be a tough one, boys. This is going to be a tough one. Riddler. Just attack for 2. Sure. So, gosh, if we had 1 more mana, we could counter Nature's Rhythm. If they attack, I'm gonna play Elvira and block. Okay. They've got 1, 2, 3. They've got access to 4 mana. We might be able to cheese them out in the air, though. If they just play Ouroboros. Down to 10. Let's see if we can cast an Ouroboros from their deck. Yeah, I'll take a Riddler. We'll draw 2. And we got plenty of blockers, right? Yeah. Attack all. Got plenty of good blockers here, and I mean, we've got enough Faeries to just cheese them out with Elvira. Honestly. I love this card. I think this card is so good. Just cast your opponent's stuff for free. Who doesn't love that? Yeah, they're looking for a way around it, but there's no way out. Faeries is doing work on ladder, boys. Yeah. Well, we keep hitting these 2-land hands, huh? I don't know if I should keep this one because after Flitterwing, all we have is a removal spell that we can cast. Or I could risk it, because if we draw land number 3, Talion's Messenger can get us there. Okay, fine. I talked myself into it. Flitterwing on 1, hold up Fairy Fencing on 2, and then hopefully we draw land 3 for the Messenger within the next couple of cards. Okay, that's fine. It's a castable spell on 2. Come on, land. Artist Talent, okay. Well, they did the thing, so this is going to be rough. This is going to be a rough one. My man is grinding to Mythic with the evil deck. Come on. There it is! Boom! Let's see. Do we want to just draw cards, or we want to get the Talion's Messenger down? Unfortunately, I need 4 lands to hold up Flash in Glenalindra, and also... No, you need 5, sorry. It's a 2-mana ability. Either way. Yeah, I think I just have to go for max damage here. And... put a counter here. Play around Pyroclasm. Maybe could have just discarded Fencing there. They've already leveled up the Artist Talent, so it's not like Gran is going to be that much different. Okay, there's the monument. They also have a 1-mana spell. Or a 2-mana spell, rather. Oh, no. Okay, well, this shit just got real. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, we got a decent amount of damage here. I think I maybe should just untap my Sleep Curse Fairy and get in for as much damage as possible. Right? Yeah. Looking for land. Did not find it. I'm just gonna get rid of the fencing. Okay, should have put it on the Sleep Curse Fairy there. That was a mistake. Because it has ward. Ugh. Yeah, that was bad. That was really bad. That was a mistake. That could be game breaking there. Yeah, I don't want to play this game. They're just going to take turns that last 10 minutes and we're going to lose in the end. So I'm out of here. Okay, opponent goes first. And we just cannot draw hands that have more than 2 lands. This is like ridiculous. I mean, I'm playing 23. I feel like that should be enough to get some 3-land hands up in here. Okay. So, more Reanimator. My least favorite deck in the whole format. So if they missed a land drop, we're just gonna have to go ham here. I mean, fairy fencing is shit against them, isn't it? Yeah. Get rid of that. Hit a Flitterwing and hit a Sleep Curse. Down to 7. This one's going to be close, I think. Brood Spinner cannot block the Elvira. Huh. Okay, well they blocked. Down to the wire. Still don't have Superior Spider-Man. Or do they just play Cavern of Souls straight into it? Okay, Oblivion's Bookworm is fine. Okay, looks like we got him here. Shoo! Attack in the air. We got him. Very nice. Yeah. It's a little slow, but I think this is fine. Dredger's Insight. Crater Hoof. Right on. So we're gonna hold off on the ego drain for now. There's a Scholar. Okay, so it's just a different type of reanimator, huh? Get both of those out of there. No attacks. Yep, Harvester's fine. There we go. So we can hold up Obira here and consult. Ugh. Come on, man. May need to see if we can hit a... Oh my god! Get out of here, dude! Get out of here. I hate this deck. I hate it so much. Okay. Sure. So they got the Cavern of Souls. Instead of going ahead and getting the... we'll get a Flitterwing here. Draw some cards. Instead of going ahead and get the Cavero. Make sure we're leaving up... Why would you do that? There we go. We need land. Oh my gosh, come on. Well. I guess we'll just play this. It's just gonna come down to what they, Okay, Vein Ripper. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They're gonna gain a bunch of life too, huh? Do we have any way out of this? They didn't do it? Oh, you just draw it, right? Yeah, because why not? This is very slow, but I'm going to keep it. Okay, Restless Vinestalk. There's a Jackal. Take an Obira here. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay, so probably here comes Ouroboros, right? Or they try to play around Counterspell. Okay. They're gonna go get another Badger Mole. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it this time, are you? Well, let's see if we can hit something good off your deck here. Why not? So down to 8. Unless they can one-shot us here, I think we're okay. Yep, that's fine. What do you got? Nothing? Okay, nice. Yeah, this version of the deck is way better than the one that I built first. Much, much better. Okay, well, we've got Stutter on 2 and Messenger on 3. That's fine. We'll not be casting Ego Drain with no Faeries. Okay, just cast Duress, turn 1. There you go. Just take Spell Stutter. I don't think there's much of a case for taking Ego Drain when I don't have any Faeries to put into play just yet. What do I know? Ghost Vacuum. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and cast it. So they're hating against Lesson's main deck here. Yeah, I totally get it. Or technically they could be hating on Reanimator as well. Which, oh god. That sucks. That's terrible. Why would you do that? Why would you do me like this? Stop! You're being so mean. You build your deck to hate on popular ones, and it also is good against mine. Okay, so discard. Well, this game sucked, didn't it? Duress into tactics into betrayal. Absolutely devastating. Consult might help us out a little bit. Yeah, sure. Kick this bad boy. I'm gonna grab Obira and another Consult. There we go. So let's see what you got. Yep. Get that on out of here. You got it. Do I care? I don't think I do. I think I'd rather the Obira stick around. Just gonna do this now. Here and here. I'll take another 3 from the Sanctuary. We're about to have some chump blockers and start a little pinging. So they would have to pay 3, which doesn't matter. That stinks. So we're down to 6 here. Need a removal spell. So now we've got a counter spell unless they pay 6, which is not bad. Yeah, we will chump here. Removal spell, please. Oh, I forgot. I forgot about the Bandit's talent, so that did it. Shit. Okay. On the draw. But I think this is a keep. We can either Sleep Cursed into Obira or Sleep Cursed into another Sleep Cursed. So Sheltered by Ghost, be a second before they can hit this. So I'm just gonna hold up Obira here to block. Okay. This might be pretty good. Let's let him scry first. And we've got another Sleep Cursed here. And hold up another Obira. So they're just trying to go all in here. We just need a fairy fencing. There it is. So that was a lucky draw. Definitely a lucky draw there. Boy, you're just gonna waste all your stuff, huh? Okay, I think I'm gonna sacrifice this here. Because I really need to draw at least a couple of cards. And I want to keep pinging if we can. Okay, this one's gonna be close. We got 2 blockers. And if they attack, they're dead. Okay, well, not quite then, I don't think. So they got 1 blocker, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. don't want to lose my Obira, and I want to keep some blockers if I can. Yeah, okay. Well, now they really can't attack. They just did it again. Second verse, same as the first. But I think that will do it. Good game. All right, we're back. So I'm going to keep this outro short and sweet. I think Faeries can be a real player on the ladder right now. They may have a bad matchup here or there, but I think all the decks in Standard right now have a bad matchup here or there. And I think this deck can absolutely rank you up to Mythic if you want to use it to get there. If I have time on my phone, I think this is the deck that I'm going to be playing to try to get myself out of Diamond and into Mythic. Well, I really appreciate you guys watching, and I hope to catch you for the next one. Peace.